I want to introduce you to a very special guest today. A sweet fellow who went from homeless to earning $800,000 online in less than 2 years. Today, I want to share with you how you're able to generate income that rewrites the future of your household. You may think that's so far fetched and out of reach for you, but stick with me and you will hear from today's special guest exactly what that looks like. For someone who had hit rock bottom, this is truly what making a comeback and experiencing your latter being greater than your former looks like. Each day you hear me say it is time for us to get into the space of generating income we control. I tell you how important it is for us to have income not tied to a boss or a job. I've also said I used to believe in job security. I thought if you were skilled, dedicated, committed, brought value to your company, and was 100% loyal, security was automatic. Today I'm going to show you what it looks like when loyalty isn't enough. I want to introduce you to someone who knows what it feels like to be praised in one minute and dismissed in another. Not because he was careless, not because he didn't work hard, and again, not because he wasn't loyal. For 14 years, Darrell showed up. Employee of the month 3 times, raises 70 to 75 hours per week. A real company guy. One morning he walked in like any other day and couldn't clock in. When he went to find out why, the foreman told him the company was going in a different direction. No notice, no warning, no severance, no time to prepare. That single moment unraveled his entire household. The next few weeks created unbelievable experiences for him. He slept in his car in the woods for 3 weeks, then spent 11 months in a men's shelter sharing space with 16 other men while trying to figure out how a life built on loyalty disappeared overnight. That's what happens when income is tied to a boss instead of tied to you. In 2023, Darrell and his wife earned about $60,000 combined, working nonstop, doing everything they were told would work. By January 2024, something shifted. Instead of chasing another job, he chose to build income that couldn't be taken away with one conversation. In his first 2 weeks, $5,000. Within 4 months, he hit 6 figures. That means at least $100,000. And today, Darrell is my guest. We're pulling back the curtain on real secrets behind building income that doesn't collapse when a job disappears, income that doesn't shake your household, and skills that stay with you no matter what direction a company decides to go. If you've ever believed loyalty would protect you, this conversation matters. Stay with us. And after Darrell shares his journey, I'm going to come back and tell you exactly the 4 components he used each day to build a business in less than 2 years. That has earned him, again, close to $1 million. Don't go anywhere. You want to stay around for this. Darrell, please bless us with your story.
I was just remembering where I was last year, January of last year. Coming into January of last year, I had -$6.34 in the bank. And I think between me and my wife combined in 2023, we made $60,000 and we had $7,000 worth of outgoing expenses, but around $4,000 a month worth of incoming income. So we was upside down. And I remember we always say this every year, and people will do this again in 13 days. They'll say, "This is my year, new me," the New Year's resolutions, right? My brother calls them New Year's resolutions because people just they stick with them for like 30 days and then they're done with them. But guys, I have been saying this forever, for years. Hey, this is my year. We all say it. And of course, nothing ever happened because I never did anything. I never took action. I procrastinated. I put all my faith in a job, and what happened is that I ended up putting my faith in a job 14 years, guys, and got fired for no reason. A 3-time employee of the month, a real company guy, the guy who just thought he was the next supervisor on the corporate ladder. And they came in on a Tuesday, about 3 hours after I got to work, and they basically told me they were moving in another direction. I didn't get a 2-week notice. I didn't get, hey, we're gonna let you go, but we're gonna give you a week to look for another job. It was nothing. It was just like, hey, we're moving, we're cutting, and you're on the chopping block. And because I had all my eggs in that one basket, I didn't have no emergency fund. I was already living paycheck to paycheck, working 70 hours a week for 70, 75 hours a week for barely $900 worth of $900 check take home when she take out taxes and all this other stuff. Caught myself in the woods. I'm sleeping in my car for 3 weeks before I went and spent 11 months in a homeless shelter with 16 other guys. And that moment was the light bulb moment for me, guys. I came across a post that a girl said something about, you know, she made like $600. How do you want to know how I made $600 in like 2 hours or 3 hours, something like that? Guys, I just reached out to her. I was like a cat in a corner. I was broke. Every bill was due. This was on January the 13th. Every bill in the house was due. I only had $500 to my name because I had just got my life insurance check. And so I watched the information. I remember seeing a little video of Michelle. She was just talking and she was sharing some testimonials and some. I seen some people showing some talking about this program and showing some of the people inside the community. And I was just like lit up. And so, guys, this is what I done. It too that I sat and I told myself, um, I said, I didn't have nothing to lose. So in my mind, I didn't have nothing because I was already behind on every bill in the house. I was broke. So I took and joined at one of those programs, guys, using one of the payment plans. I got started paying $75 and I joined that one of the payment plans. I'm gonna tell you guys this because I don't want to make this long because there's a lot that done happened in my life in the last 23 months. I've been in this business for 23 months. But as a brand new newbie with no digital marketing experience, guys, I used the free ads method, Michelle was talking about earlier. I don't know if this was the grace of God or what, but I was able to generate 5 grand in 2 weeks from January the 15th to January the 30th. And then of course I started doing videos in February, but I was able to make 100K, guys, in my first 4 months.
And guys, there you have it. I want to thank Darrell for joining us today and for sharing just a piece of his journey. If you were to hear his entire story, you would be left with nothing but hope, inspiration, determination, and the knowledge that you're able to accomplish the exact same thing if you choose to bet on you. Darrell's story is one of the many within our community where people decided to stop relying on one income stream or stop living in the land of paycheck dependency and chose to generate income they control. We chose to join a community where we sell done for you digital e-learning products and becoming a part of a community where our skills are enhanced on a daily basis. There's live interactive training, one-on-one mentorship, and a group of people rooting for and believing in your ability to transform your lives. In this business, we earn 100% profit. This is not multi-level marketing or network marketing where there's an upline or downline, and you share your proceeds with others. You invest one time and you earn for a lifetime. There's no inventory, no shipping. Our products are digital. Our customer base is worldwide. Remember, 11 days after I launched my business, I earned my entire investment back. Kelly in the Netherlands caught a piece of my content and made the decision to invest in themselves. They joined this business. They joined our community. If you're interested in transforming your life, if you're interested in the possibility of earning income that you truly control, drop ready in my comments and I would love to send you additional information about joining us. Now, to tell you about the 4-step process Darrell used that 2 days ago, I started using, and that makes this journey doable and very achievable. Within our community, we learn to work on every single day our income earning activities. These activities can be accomplished in 2 hours a day, and those aren't consecutive 2 hours. You can achieve these activities in pockets of your day. Give it 15 minutes in the morning, mid-afternoon, throw in 30 more, and add another hour and 15 minutes somewhere throughout the day. And your activities to build your own online business are done. Those components are content creation, free, classified as responding to comments or inquiries from potential customers, and going live. That's it. That's all. Again, if you're interested in joining us, drop ready in my comments.